Welcome back, tribe. So we have an American that's permanently left the U.S. for Thailand, and he's going to show us a look inside his life. But I can tell your head's going to explode already just from the fact that his apartment is $544 a month, and this is the view he's walking up from his high-rise he's living in. Here we go.
I'm the most happiest and at peace that I've ever been here in Thailand. Something about this environment, it just radiates positivity. It's just so good. I think the biggest thing I gained from living here in Bangkok for the past 3 years is being content and realizing I don't actually need much to live a happy, simple lifestyle. My name is Paulie, I'm 28 years old, and 3 years ago, I permanently left the United States to move here to Bangkok, Thailand. I'm a content creator and I also do real estate, and I make around $150,000 a year. I came here for a short vacation in April 2021 and then officially moved here in September 2021. When I first arrived to Thailand, I just felt rejuvenated. Everything was just completely new to me, and I just felt like it was a fresh new start. And the more and more I live here, I feel like the more and more I fall in love with the city.
Yeah,
I live in a one-bedroom apartment that is 650 square feet. I pay 20,000 Thai baht, which is around 550 USD a month. I'm actually located right in Thong Lo, Bangkok, which is kind of like this chic, kind of fashionable area. Some people would consider it like the Soho of Bangkok.
Did you see what the city looked like for only $544 a month?
Wi-Fi, I pay around $20 a month for 500 megabytes per second.
$20 internet, you get 500 megabytes. Insane.
For electricity, I pay around $80 a month, and for water, I pay around $3 a month. The electricity is actually not too cheap. It's typically the most expensive utility bill, but I have the ACs running all day because it's just super hot in Thailand. To move into my apartment, I had to pay 2 months rent deposit, which is around $1,100.
Yep.
I grew up right in the middle of Georgia, a small city called Macon, Georgia. I was just always raised up in a very small and poor environment, and I always just dreamed big and I wanted to move to the big city. So I worked very hard to try to do that, and eventually I was successful enough to actually move to New York City. When I was in New York City, I was grossing around $1 million and around $400,000 net profit. So I was doing quite successfully well, enough to retire my parents, and I had all the success from basically doing e-commerce online. I just found myself being very consumerist, very materialistic. I think the environment was just very individualistic, very doggish, and very hyper aggressive. And I just quickly fell into a little bit of depression and just kind of purposeless. I needed to do.
See, man, that's incredible. He went from, look at this. This is that materialist look. Look at all this shit. He's getting the cheese put on his spaghetti at a high-end restaurant somewhere in New York, just living a life that sucks soul out of you. All the color gets drained from your body, from your face. Just being in such a fake environment where people value the most superficial things, material possession, hedonism, no clear paths in life, no purpose. And for what? You can make all that money and no purpose, no happiness.
Aggressive. And I just quickly fell into a little bit of depression and just kind of purposeless. I needed to do a 180 change. Bangkok stood out to me because it seemed very metropolis, it seemed very fun, it seemed very, very affordable, and it just had a very good culture, and it didn't really have any major compromises to me. So I decided to come out here for a quick little vacation, fell in love with it, and I haven't left since.
Oh yeah. Let's see what this shit costs.
I spend around $500 a month on food, and I eat out every single meal. I never cook at home.
$500 a month. I eat out every single meal and I never cook at home. $500. There you go. Already. Most of your grocery bills are already that or higher, and you have to penny pinch and make everything at home and never eat out. $500 eating out every single time.
I'm eating quite good food, I think. I'm not gonna lie, the food in New York City was very good as well. But in Thailand, it's just a lot more homey, a lot more local,
natural.
A lot spicier. All right, guys, let me show you a local grocery store. Some comparison of the costs. We have a whole chicken here. It says 1.84 kilograms, 396 Thai baht. This is 89 Thai baht, 67 Thai baht. Half a gallon of milk is 99 Thai baht. Beef isn't particularly cheap here in Asia. Australian grass-fed tenderloin at 210 baht for 100 grams.
Yeah, so same in Romania too. Beef isn't cheap. Everything else, like fruits and veggies, typically you'll find very cheap. For some reason, American steaks or thick beef cuts like this is very expensive in every other part of the world. America just has a ton of cow, man. Beef production in America is nuts, and it's a domestic market, so that's why it's the cheapest. But that's about all you can say food-wise.
Now we got the alcohol section. We actually cannot purchase any alcohol. The alcohol hours are from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. to 12 a.m.
That gym is already sick.
This gym cost me 3,400 Thai baht a month. It's very close to my condo. It's walking distance. Has free co-working section, free coffee, free drinks, a lot of good networking opportunities here, and virtually every machine I could think of. So it's definitely not cheap, but honestly, I think it's worth it.
Yeah, that gym's more expensive. You could get something from like LA Fitness, if people are aware, 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks, something like that. And him spending 93 in Thailand is a lot, but he gets a co-working space, insane. Free coffee, free drinks already. Yeah, your LA Fitness is not offering you any of that shit. You got to pay for every single one. It's already overpriced if you even buy an energy drink or a protein bar from them. So, and that space looked absolutely massive and completely clean. I'm sure you could find way cheaper. But the point is, man, this should be getting you fired up about the potential life you could have if you moved overseas. Now, this guy's blessed. He makes 150K a year remotely, but you can already see his monthly expenses. You can live on far less, and he's already living on far less. He was making $1 million in New York just to keep up with the degeneracy of New York. Was not happy, felt empty in his soul. Comes to Thailand, takes a massive pay cut, only makes 150K, only makes, and that's relative to what he used to make. And dude is living like a king, happy, content.
Welcome, come on in. This is my 1-bedroom apartments. Starting off, we have a pretty small kitchen right here, and we have our dining room section.
A kitchen he never uses, so that's dead space for him because he eats out for 500 bucks.
Everything here was actually pre-furnished, so I didn't have to buy any of this stuff. The tables, the couch.
That's another thing you guys have to see. If you look behind me, everything is pre-furnished. I didn't buy any of this shit. Anything. You get absolutely everything when you rent a place out. That shit is unheard of in America. You have to haul your goddamn furniture with you and all your little things. Here, you can move from place to place. It's already been designed by a designer. It looks nice. Takes the headache out of everything. For men, they'll appreciate that. Women that want a bit more control and more fashionable and want to design their own places, not so much. But 500 some bucks a month, this is what he's living in, and this is what he gets, dude. Same. I'm paying 1,000 euros a month, and I get all this plus a parking space, plus I'm in the hottest part of town, plus I can walk everywhere. I don't even need a car. Ubers here cost a couple of dollars. Bro, the benefits go on and on.
It all came with the condo. Over here, I'll just chill with my dog. We have our entertainment area here. Now let me actually show you the 1-bedroom. We actually have a pretty nice view of the city. We're here on the 9th floor, and we have a pretty basic restroom, nothing particularly fancy. And now
I like how he's downgraded his life because he's tasted the success and it's empty. I've had a similar feeling. Like once you start making a lot of money, when my business was popping off, when the construction or remodel company was doing well and I could afford $1,000 steaks and I could basically not look at the price of anything, and it doesn't make you happier. It doesn't really change anything besides the fact that you feel more secure financially, but you're still just as empty inside. If you don't start looking inward and figuring out who you are and what you want and what fires up your soul, no amount of money is going to be able to fix you. It's still 4 walls. The car is still a metal box. One is shinier than the other, faster than the other. The 4 walls, one's bigger than the other, but you're still the same empty person inside. It has to change inside. So environment is extremely important. For him, going to Thailand completely rejuvenated him and lit the path to where he can find purpose. And this is why I recommend guys that are feeling a bit down on themselves to just keep fucking grinding. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Get yourself in a position where you can find remote work, some form of consulting, teach yourself some sort of life skill, because going overseas, the environment alone can completely change the way you feel about the world, can completely change the way you feel about yourself, and can breathe some life into you so that you have a path you want to take forward. You have purpose. You have a calling. You just start to discover yourself and what you like and who you'd like to be. It's incredible, man. I'm telling you. Sometimes it just takes a little change in environment for the plant to blossom, and a lot of people are like that.
Well, let me show you some of the amenities. Pretty decent pool. I rarely ever use this pool, but it's just nice to have, a month. And sometimes come out here, chill, get some sun in, and kind of enjoy the scenery. Let me show you the next amenity. We have a pretty small gym, not particularly fancy, and I rarely ever come here, but I mean, it is nice to have, and you're able to get some work in. So honestly, it's not too bad. I used to live in a very luxurious, very modern condo, but it was very, very small. So nowadays, I actually prefer to live in slightly older, outdated buildings that have much more space. To give you a comparison, let's go and tour one of the nicest luxury condos here in Bangkok.
One of the nicest.
This Grab app is basically kind of like Uber. You can do transportation, you can do delivery, you can do groceries, 10-minute ride, or 2.65 kilometers for only 43 Thai baht.
You see?
Let's go and book it.
$1, bro. He's traveling for $1.
Let's go,
Stop
guys.
on the bike. How
Year
sick
round,
is
it's
that?
always hot.
How sick is that? My boy just said, let me call my bike man real quick. It's $1. Let me Uber around for $1, G. That's wild.
Very hot or just very
What?
rainy. On a given day, it's always going to be around 98 degrees Fahrenheit. So you're not going to have the 4 seasons. And I guess that is a pretty big downside of living here in Thailand.
How much are you paying for gas? How much are you paying for transportation if you're taking public transit? If it's even available in America. How much are you paying for the car note alone? Fuck, dude. How many hours are you wasting in traffic going to a job that pays shit so you can't even save up money and escape the rat race? You're in a trap. Bro, man, oh man. If you're not getting motivated by this shit and trying to figure out a way out, I don't know what else I could do for you. Crazy. Ride done. Look at that
Let's
building.
check out the 25th floor.
Bro, you see the interior of this place? Oh my
Let me
God.
show you guys this absolutely beautiful 1-bedroom here. So welcome. As you can see, it's a lot different vibe than
Fully
my
furnished.
condo.
810, but this one's $810 in the nicest place in Bangkok, he said. So think about it. This is the nicest place. And this is just a 1-bedroom. So you can get 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom penthouses. You can get studios. Dude, so basically $500 is more than enough, just like his spot was. This is if you want a bit more fancy furniture, and probably the location is within walking distance of everything. So you could even save some money and not call your Uber bike man. Because if you wanted to save $1 here and there, you could. Shit.
And though my condo is also 1 bedroom,
Oh my
our first bedroom, we have
What in the
very
world, bro?
compact.
Someone's clapping cheeks. Someone is clapping mega cheeks in here. Look at this view. You come in here for only $800 a month with the shithole you're living in the US right now currently. You got your little LED strip here and your dark hardwood flooring with this nice tub glass shower setup. What? Cheeks being destroyed left and right.
Have very compact, small. All right, now let's squeeze our way into the closet area. As you can see, we have 2 wardrobes right here. And stepping inside of the very compact bathroom, we also have a bathtub. As you can see, we have a very nice view of the Thong Lo neighborhood.
Damn.
This neighborhood is one of the nicest neighborhoods here in Bangkok and also one of the most expensive. Now, let me show you some of the crazy amenities this place has. Starting off with the first amenity is one of 3 gyms that this place has.
Of course it has 3 gyms.
You guys got to check this out.
What the hell? All right, yeah.
We also have a little jacuzzi right there where you can overlook the entire city.
Why wouldn't you?
We have a beautiful pool table here and a nice view of the city.
Lounge room,
It's
why
one
not?
of the coolest features of this condo. They have a music room.
All right. Okay. What amenities do you have at your apartment that you're probably paying like minimum $1,500 to $2,000? Bro, they got a nasty, dirty ass pool that they close early. And you got a little pet area that's full of shit that nobody cleans up properly. Your gym, if it even exists. What in the world?
We have a full panorama view of Bangkok, and we even have glass floors so you can just really soak in the entire view.
Yeah, why not, dude?
That is pretty crazy. And actually, you can see my condo from here too.
Of course. Whoa, did you see that building? Bro, look at this. Look at this building right here. Just to get you guys to see infrastructure in other parts of the world. This is only Thailand, but they're a crazy place like it because you're being lied to. They're gaslighting you and saying like these are third world shitholes. Look at this building, not the top floor, but they have their, I guess you could say, the infinity pool setup with lounge chairs on like one of the last floors. It's not rooftop pool, but they have a rooftop terrace right here, guys. Look at this with greenery all around, bushes and little trees and a little area. Imagine the view you have. Imagine paying 500, 600, 700 to live in one of these spots with an incredible view. The gym is probably right here, right above the pool, and you're chilling. You wake up every day, you go get your exercise in by going to the second to last floor. Then you come back, eat something for a fucking dollar, whatever it costs. And then you come back, take a little swim on your infinity pool. And then you go chill up here on the lounge on a nice sunny day when it isn't too hot and just overlook the city while you're working remotely on your computer, doing whatever it is that you're doing to earn money, bro, utilizing the power of the internet. Are you absolutely out of your mind? Why are you not getting after this goal every single day of your life right now? America has become a trap. The rat race is not attractive anymore. Those well-pruned neighborhoods look like shit compared to all of this. Why? Because when you step out of your gated community, it's just poverty. It's inequality. It's crime. It's homelessness and tent encampments and drug abuse and decrepit cities, shit falling apart. The roads looking like trash. The buildings are disgusting. You have to live in a private gated community just to have any sense of normalcy left. Because everywhere around the capitals, it looks like dog shit. And then you got a place like this. Look at the beauty of this skyline. Look at the greenery here. Look how beautiful you can walk. Look, greens places here. Walking around here. Absolutely gorgeous architecture. The infrastructure, it looks nice. Is it perfect? Is it all rainbows and sunshine? Obviously not. There's some shortcomings everywhere, but that is an argument you can make for America right now. I would rather have this place than anything the United States has to offer currently. Because just like him, millions of others Americans have already decided to leave and they're finding happiness, purpose, and they're being content with this life right here. All the boys in Thailand, all the boys in the Philippines will tell you, all the other Southeast Asian countries, everybody traveling to the Balkans or some of the other areas in Central Asia, that's still a bit of a secret, and they're just as beautiful like this. Okay. Damn. Look at that.
When I first moved to Thailand, my parents were just super shocked that I moved out here to Thailand. It just seems very foreign and kind of random, especially because I'm Korean. But they've actually since moved to Korea and they visit me from time to time. So it's pretty nice being able to easily travel there and visit them. For the past 3 years, I've only
Same. I brought my parents back to Romania and they had reservations when I first came here. And they were like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you going to that ass backwards place? We left, sacrificed so much to get out of there because all the problems it had post-communism, blah, blah, blah. I showed them some videos walking around, jaw dropped, shocked. They still had communist Romania in their mind. You know, we left in the early 90s, like 91, 92. Then they visit and they come here and they go, what the hell? The food's better. The people are nice. The streets are clean. There are no homeless people. Where are all the homeless encampment? I don't see any tent on the sidewalk. Trash, non-existent. I mean, it's a complete reversal. Romania now looks like 1990s America. You have all the same amenities. Cost of living is insane. Your quality of life shoots up. You're less stressed. The environment is better to be in. It's happier. It's calmer. It's safer. It makes you happy. What more could you want?
We went back to America one time, and that was because of my sister's wedding. To be honest, this is my new life here in Thailand. I don't really have any particular reason to go back to the States.
Yep.
I had to go through this journey of being poor and becoming quite wealthy to realize all this wealth that I had accumulated didn't really give me what I wanted and didn't give me the satisfaction I was looking for. And all these things that come with wealth, such as wanting to be cool and popular and materialistic and consumerist, realizing a lot of these things actually don't make you happier at the end of the day. Even though I don't make nearly as much money as I made in New York City, I am far wealthier in terms of my happiness, in terms of my well-being, my peace. These are things I never was able to achieve back home in the States. Always such a spot.
Beautiful. The things that actually matter. You could work like a dog making millions a year, but you'll be empty inside if you don't have the things he was saying. Another man that woke up to the truth. And the comment says, smart move. Your peace should be your first priority. In the USA, you can make a lot of money, but there's always a cost. And the cost is your peace of mind. The dollar is literally being destroyed, debased, devalued. I just want my money to keep outgrowing the inflation rate. How do I invest about $250K I have parked in the bank? And what strategy do I employ to make significant gains and stable cash flow? Cynthia, get the hell out of the United States. That's how you make that 250 stretch to $1 million in another part of the world. You can buy condos. You're allowed to own them. Property may be a bit different, but you have ownership rights in other countries. Look at this. Medical and dental is very affordable and world class in Bangkok. It's a great city for a lot of people. And look, here's other people telling you. I'm the same age, also a transplant from NYC and lived in Asia for 4.5 years. Seoul, Bangkok, Shanghai. Never looked back. These Asian cities are light years better than NYC, LA, etc. Safe, convenient, clean, good nightlife, plenty of food options. If you can work remote and have an American salary, living in one of these cities, it's like a dream. As I watch this dude's videos and it's quite cool. Imagine being happier in a $600 a month condo condo in Thailand than making $1 million a year in New York. You cracked the code. That also says a lot about America. Let me know what you guys think, your experiences overseas. If you guys enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe on the second channel. I did an episode as well, walking around Bucharest, just talking about the things I enjoy here, why I'm never coming back to America. A lot of the similar things this guy talks about, maybe some more taboo topics as well, since we're this kind of channel, but very informative for those that would be interested. If you haven't, drop a sub on the second channel and we'll see you there for more videos. Take care, everybody.